This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. We are the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to Podcast Day. My name is Eddie Lyon, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are or whenever you are. I hope you're having a good one. Come vibe with me.
That's an old one.
Yeah.
You pulled that one out.
Deep cut, right? With me, as always, is Nick Fury.
Avengers Assemble. And no, I did not let a man finish on my eye.
Whoa. Thank you for clarifying. I was very curious.
Yeah.
Bravo! Bravo!
It's also like just a normal eye under here. I'm wearing this for the meme.
Hell yeah. Cole Simper?
Hello. It's me. Sorry. Sad demeanor. Pissed off demeanor. I'm mad.
Yeah,
I'm mad
we
angry.
We mad. And we are the Nerd Corporation. Derek couldn't be with us. He's busy getting 5 belly buttons.
Yeah, did you see those pictures?
Yeah.
Looks like he got stuck in a Chinese torture.
Yeah, bro. Like he got a phone check for his honey buns, bro.
Yeah.
We wish you a speedy recovery from surgery, Derek.
He's fine.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 242. Oh yeah, one of them. Sony, why you do that? We're going to be shooting the shit, talking about a little shit that's making us all angry here, and we're going to do a segment of Whatcha Playin. With that, let's get on with the nerd news. Celebrity death. I mean, there seems to be one happening every week, man. Like
Death Corner. Yeah, this is a new segment on the show that we focus on every dead person.
Eric Dane, best known for Grey's Anatomy, has passed away from ALS.
We made people aware of that shit like
right?
6 years ago.
Right, bro? Ice bucket challenge? Crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Even
Brother,
I did that shit.
That was like 15 years ago.
I don't know. Time is a construct.
It's so crazy to think of.
Yeah, bro, it's almost like a decade back, I think.
Did you guys do it?
I did it.
Did you like actually do it? Because me and Angela did it.
I did it.
So yeah, there's a video of us holding Tilly and Ellie when they were puppies, and we both did it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
I even put some bread up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you actually were the change. You weren't just the social media way.
No, I actually put some bread up. But yeah, he died of ALS. He left a message for his daughters on Netflix. I don't know what it's called, but it's up there on Netflix, and you can see like he's having trouble talking, and he's like coming to grips with everything. Like it's a very, very like eye-opening. I just saw a TikTok of it before we started recording. So rest in peace, Eric Dane, and condolences to his family.
What is ALS? Like a neurological disease?
I think so. It is a progressive fatal neurodegenerative disease that destroys nerve cells, motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord, causing muscle weakness, paralysis, and loss of motor function.
God damn.
Yeah, so it definitely wasn't pleasant the way he went.
Well, now he's fucking hot nurses up there in heaven. He's getting blown by women doctors, I guess.
Yeah.
That was dumb thought.
Maybe he's gay. All those lives he saved on television. He was.
It does seem to be a trend where they make a character like a ladies' man, but he's really gay, like Neil Patrick Harris.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right,
life goes on. Sunrise, sunset. It's an unfortunate facet of being alive.
Am I
You can
clear
go.
to? Okay.
Yeah.
So we got some pretty big news on the Pokemon front.
Go on.
Um, Nintendo Switch is getting Fire Red and Leaf Green version
Oh,
on the
no way.
27th. $20 a piece. And hoes are mad
Go. Why?
because it's just a cash grab from Nintendo because you can just emulate it.
Fuck off.
This
Yeah.
is what everybody wanted. The people don't want remakes of these
No.
games, even though we've remade those games like 4 times now. People just want a
And it's like
reliable,
some of
legal
the
way to buy
people,
them.
some of the people are like, I understand because they're like, oh, it's not part of the GBA collection on the Switch, you know.
Mm,
And it's like, dude, it's $20.
cry more.
Like,
And
Cry
don't buy
more.
it.
yeah,
Don't
just
buy it. Go
don't, just
emulate it.
don't buy it. Just, yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
this thing is so fucking annoying. I'm taking it off. But I've seen so many posts of people just like, just adamantly so proud that they're not gonna buy it. You know, it's just like, dude, this is the this is a very weird hill to die on.
See the
Like,
sun. Go outside.
yeah,
Like, knock it
I
off.
I just don't understand it. It's like I feel like you can say, you know, nobody hates this more than these fans in like any kind of fandom now. You know,
Agreed.
like nobody hates Pokemon more than Pokemon fans.
Right.
Yeah.
It works. It works for any fandom.
For
Nobody hates Sony
anyone.
more than Sony fans.
Oh, shit.
Nobody hates Sony more than Sony. But it's just like, dude, we've been clamoring for this for a while. We just want to play the old games when we don't have the old tech to play them.
Yeah. It is kind of weird that they didn't put it on Nintendo Switch Online on the Game
That
Boy Advance.
Yeah, that is weird.
Why is it not there too? Like that would be kind of cool and an easy way to course correct because there are some people that are upset that they have to buy it, which is hilarious.
I have to pay $20 for this.
I know, and it's $20 for fuck's sake, dude. Come on,
Just,
come on.
just don't go get your mocha choca bullshit or your fucking cheeseburger after work, and then you'll be fine.
Nintendo very easily could have charged $30-$40 for these things.
Easy,
Very,
easy.
very, and I don't mean to kowtow to the the billion-dollar company, but there are bigger fights to fight. There are like this is not like Nick said, this is not the hill that you want to die on.
No,
This is very silly.
It's a very minor one, and it's like it's just I don't know. This
I'm gonna buy
is
the
like
shit out of Leaf Green. I've never played Leaf Green.
I've already pre-ordered Fire Red.
Yeah,
Like the day that it got announced.
I thought it was funny because I was like, oh damn, I thought they shadow dropped it, but apparently they didn't. It's coming out on Pokemon Day.
Yeah, 27th. So we got Resident Evil and then Pokemon Day. It's like, come on, man, let's do this.
Yeah,
I have both of them pre-ordered, so like my weekend is stacked.
I want. Well, so a big question for me is whether or not like what is wireless functionality going to look like with this game? Like, is there going to be an online where we can trade Pokemon, or
I looked it up because a friend of mine is gonna get Leaf Green so that like we can
swap? Yeah,
swap, you know. And I looked it up and it's like it's only between it said you could trade um between switches. I don't know about like battling each other, but I don't see why that
so
wouldn't
there is
be.
like an online type of. Yeah, very curious. I'm just curious to know because it's like a whole facet that and like integration with like Pokemon Home or whatever it is, the one like the app that you can like fucking
Yeah,
store Pokemon in.
funny thing about that is like the original listing on the Switch says Pokemon Home, um, not collaboration, but I don't, integration. We'll say I can't think
Yeah.
of the better word,
Okay,
but
cool.
like
Hell yeah.
coming soon, and then it was like taken off of that because they were trying to save that announcement for like the Pokemon Day announcement or something like that. So it's like we already know it's happening. So they kind of fumbled that, but
Yeah. Well, shit, dude, it's Pokemon.
yeah.
They bungle everything at this point. I and I guess you could even say that like them not having it on Nintendo Switch Online is kind of a bungle in itself. But I I see the fact that you can buy it, you can own it, you know, and it isn't just a straight across port. It does sound like there's going to be some sort of modern online capability where you might be able to battle, but you can definitely trade,
And
which is like the whole spirit.
This might I was watching a guy on YouTube talk about it. Because I clicked on his video just expecting a rant about how stupid this was because that's all I've been seeing. But he was like talking about it from like a consumer perspective, and he's like, this thing might actually open the door to get like Sapphire, Ruby, and all those other Game Boy Advance games on the Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
that's like all I think what people really that's all I want.
yeah,
All I want is just all these games available on for streaming. And which seems to be the modus operandi, right? Like that seems to be what they want to do. It's just weird that Fire Red and Leaf Green. I very strange that they are the only ones that are available a la carte. Like maybe almost as if this is like a testing, like, hey, let's see how many people buy it. And if they like it, then we can sell it. You know, like I'm sure that there's a big portion of that going on.
but how do you not already know how many people want to buy it? Like,
because they're Pokemon company and they are fucking stupid. They make stupid decisions all the time because people love Pokemon. Say it with me. People love
I mean,
Pokemon.
I'm people. I'm people.
And people
Unabashedly.
People will shell out money for Pokemon. So they don't really even have to try that hard. And
No.
they'll make a bunch of fucking money. And I don't know. I guess that's why I'm so interested in that other game that they're doing, the Beast of Reincarnation or whatever. Because it's like, is this game going to have a budget? is this game's budget going to go over $25,000 or 25 million? You know, or whatever fucking disgustingly low amount of money it took to make the latest Pokemon game. And it made all of that money back in like what, 2 hours? Like it's Pokemon makes so much fucking money, dude. That's why it's like it doesn't make any sense why if you wanted to make buku bucks, you would just do this with all of these games.
Yeah.
From yellow version to blue version all the way to pearl and diamond and like black and white, every fucking one of these should be available. And if it's not,
I know black and white would make gangbusters. Like that is a game that I hadn't really played black and white, but like Pokemon younger generation Pokemon fans, like, and I say that younger than me, that's the one that like everybody fucking loves.
well, I'm really curious to know like how they're gonna do DS emulation. Like, there's a lot of like I've seen a couple, SKUs, or a couple different like ideas of it like being an extra screen that you plug into the bottom USB type C port or the top and it like becomes an extra screen on the top. I've seen stuff like that. I don't think they're going to do anything like that just because that's going to be super expensive to produce. And but I
mean,
I want it that way.
The Switch it's a touch screen, so you could split the screen in the middle and
see, but I hate that, like the one screen left and right. That's the problem with DS emulation and why stuff like, I don't know if you've seen that Ioneo, the new Ioneo looks like a DS, but it's one of these like high-tech fucking PC handhelds. So it's got like a really nice IPS screen on top and bottom, and it's fucking huge. And it's like that's the whole idea with this machine is DS emulation because it'll put that screen on top and on bottom.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure there are wizards at Nintendo, R&D that can definitely get this shit mocked up and look good and functioning, but I don't see, not in today's economy, I don't see them being able to produce those things pretty reliably, without taking a massive financial risk. And on the off case that they don't, sell that well, I don't know how many Switch owners would be like, fuck yeah, I want to do DS emulation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because that form factor, that format of content with the screen on top and on bottom is so unique that like you can't really just do that in a modern sense. It's not a modern thing. That was Nintendo being Nintendo and being funny and weird, So I don't really know how. I think that the screen being left and right is ugly as fuck. Like,
yeah.
Like super inconvenient. And on the Switch 2, maybe it would look okay, but like on the Switch 1, that thing's gonna be cramped. It's gonna be tiny little text. So I don't know.
Remains to be seen, but I mean, I hope this does well because I would like to see. I mean, Sapphire. I think Sapphire is one of the best. Like, I'm gonna say newer, but it's obviously not. But like, out of all of the original ones, the best newer one. And then what is it? Omega
Ruby and
yeah, those were really good too.
Alpha Sapphire.
Those could easily come to the Switch, like.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
3DS titles.
I also think it is fucking hysterical that they gave us another version of Gen 1. They're like Gen 2 and above just doesn't exist. It's like that. I heard you like Gengar, brother. So here's Gengar. Oh shit. These people came here to see Charizard. Let's give them Charizard. It's just like Charizard. Even though there's 149 other Pokemon in that gen alone. I don't know. Give the people what they want, I guess.
Yeah.
They only want Gen 1.
Well, it's like even someone who's been a fan of Pokemon since, what was it, like 98 when everything started hitting the US? Like now, there's still Pokemon that I'm just like, what the fuck is that, dude? Like I've never seen that in my entire life. Like that have been out for years, and it's just like I haven't made it to that gen yet. So I'm just like, oh, you're telling me that there's a key ring Pokemon with a bunch of keys on it? Like what the hell is that? But
it's called a lack of originality. But when you've been making weird fucking names and creature designs for over 30 years, you're just like, all right, well, it's meant for children, so let's literally give them a fucking baby toy and call it a Pokemon.
There's literally
a key ring.
A Pokemon that's a bag of garbage. There's 2 of them.
I don't know. It's insulting to pretty much anybody over fucking 20 years old, but at the same time, it's Pokemon. It's for children. It is, it is inherently for children. It is made exclusively to have a child tug on their child or on their mother's skirt and say, hey, I really want that. I really, like in Walmart, I really want that Pikachu. I really want that Squirtle. It's Pokemon is crazy. It's like it's an eternal brand. It will be forever. It's not one of those things where I think that they're not gonna they're gonna steer the ship wrong. I don't think so. I really don't. It is the most profitable IP in the world. And I call it eternal because it's our kids are gonna be playing fucking Pokemon.
Oh and yeah.
Might be a little bit of a scary thought, but I mean yeah. It's an empire at this point. And I do think that's why they get away with a lot of the shit that they do. They
Bro, I'm
make
gonna be
this.
playing. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon in my golden years, dog. I don't
Yep.
give a shit.
Oh, I
Well,
don't give a fuck if I got arthritis, man. I'll be fucking sitting in
I'll
that bit.
try and play the cards, like Nosferatu. Just
Right. Right.
by then they'll have a system that you won't even have to hold with your hands. It'll just it'll just be
play it with your
in your
eyeballs.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't like it, just don't buy it. Simple as that. But
It's really
Easy.
easy to not buy something.
sometimes it
Yeah,
depends.
okay.
It
Yeah,
depends.
sometimes.
It's like because people, shit gets curiosity gets the better of people a lot too, and that's why it's really funny when people get the shit and they're like, oh, this is actually really good. This is serving the purpose that it's trying to do, where it's like, oh, I just wanted to be able to play this game again. But who knows? That,
We'll
and if
see.
you're really into fucking Pokemon, like in those older games, you already have a fucking Ambernick or an Ioneo or a little handheld thing that can replicate those golden years of having a fucking square pocket, a square in your pocket that played Pokemon. Like there are plenty. Dude, Ambernick literally sells one of the best looking, best functioning little game like handhelds that can play literally everything up to PlayStation 1. They sell those things for $60.
Bro, I just saw an advertisement for a fucking vaulted PSP on TikTok.
A vaulted?
Yeah, that's what well, I think that's what they're called. They're like jailbroken, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you
So
can get them everywhere.
the problem with PSPs is you don't really want to get a PSP because those batteries are like little time bombs. Like the batteries that they used, like the detachable batteries that you can take out at the back,
Mhm.
those things fucking inflate and they explode.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't have my obviously I don't have my old PSP anymore, but I bought that Crisis Core one from Japan.
Mhm.
And when that story came out, and it's like, yeah, people's like attics are burning down because they put a PSP up there and the fucking battery exploded because it
That's
swelled up and exploded.
crazy.
And so the first thing I did is like when I stopped playing that PSP, because it had like a big line down the IPS panel where it was like, okay.
Yeah.
This thing's old as shit, so it's probably just busted. So I took out that battery and I chucked it because I was like, nah, no way. This is a collector's item forever now.
Yeah. Crazy. So Phil Spencer stepped down as CEO of Xbox.
And his successor is resigning.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is new, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AI girl?
No. There was a woman before that. So she was supposed to take over for Phil Spencer, but she's resigning. So that's why it's going to the AI slop chick.
Phil Spencer is retiring as CEO of Microsoft Gaming effective in February 2026, ending a 38-year career at the company, with Asha Sharma, formerly president of Core AI, taking over as the new head of gaming. The major leadership shakeup includes resignation of Xbox president Sarah Bond.
Yeah.
Thank God. And a promotion. Oh, these motherfuckers. A promotion for Matt Booty to chief content officer. Let me tell you right now, that guy sucks. Sarah Bond, that chick fucking sucks. Like, and they were the right and the left hand of Phil Spencer. And I truly do think that this shit goes to the top, where it's like all these decisions that they've been making, all these like wildly fucking stupid ideas that they've had have all just been from these three people specifically. And dare I say, probably the death of the brand in general. Like actually fucking killed Xbox as a brand. Like nobody wants an Xbox. There's talk of new consoles coming out next year. Fucking nobody wants them. And another thing is that they're probably going to be prohibitively expensive. Like disgustingly high. Like $800 or $900 for the basic fucking console.
Yeah, no thanks.
And it's only going to be doing, like, granted, it's going to be a cool piece of tech, but why the fuck would you buy an Xbox?
Yeah. Everything's an Xbox, you know. Your phone, your fucking computer, your
yet
TV.
Another nail in the coffin.
Everything's an Xbox. You don't need a new one.
This idea that they had was really cool, and like this ubiquitous nature to the Xbox where you can pick it up and play anywhere and you can earn achievements anywhere. You know, like it makes sense, and it was a bold idea, but it didn't take. It didn't take. Same thing with Game Pass. Like, I will always champion the value that you get out of Game Pass. You should do Game Pass if you have nothing to play. If you have nothing to play, if you're not looking forward to like the next Resident Evil, or you're playing Arc Raiders with your friends, or you know, Call of Duty kind of went the way of Game Pass, where now if you really want to, you don't even have to buy Call of Duty anymore. If you have an Xbox or if you have a PC, you can just go right to Game Pass and do Call of Duty. You got that, which is the most popular shooter in the world. So you're kind of already there, but that's not where people want, especially when we're really struggling with Call of Duty. Like this 3-year, 3 development team system that they've got on is really kind of shit the bed with quality. And like we don't need to go over retread, you know, we don't need to retread over this shit. We've already talked to death about how Call of Duty sucks now, and how it, you know, probably will come back just because it's made so much money that and it's Microsoft, and they have military contracts, so they have literally money never ending. So
give us your fucking money.
They can continue making these bad decisions all the time. They literally can do this until time ends because they have money from the government.
Like, that's crazy.
It's crazy to think, but like, I mean, yeah, it's Microsoft. They have military contracts. They have money constantly. If they didn't have these things, Xbox would have died probably at least a decade ago, at the very least. Like, that's what's been keeping Xbox alive. But, and you know, Phil Spencer's a very charismatic person. He fit the moniker pretty well, and I think he even made some fans. Like, I think a lot of people really liked his level-headed, honest, his honest candor when it came to gaming. Like, it seemed like he actually played games, and he like made the right decisions in terms of like where to go with, like, you know, studios and stuff. But then also at the same time, let's look at his track record. Let's look at Halo. 343 Studios, enough said. It's really all you need to say. The Coalition for Gears, also pretty lacking. You know, just like, I liked Gears 4 a lot. It had some issues, and Gears 5 is kind of the same thing, but where's the next game? Like, Gears is not something that you have to reinvent the fucking wheel for. Like, that's the frustrating part, is it just needs to be a new Gears game with new weapons and new maps. And, you know, a lot of people really care about the campaign, so you kind of do have to care about that. But that's like the biggest hurdle. Like, that's really all it is. But we've struggled with even that. And it's like, dude, do we make video games, or do we make movies? Do we make video games, or do we make fucking software that we can sell and also sell other things on top of it? Which is what they want. They want you to go to Game Pass to play Call of Duty for free, because then you're going to be spending $20 on skins every time you get paid. And if they can make that way, they don't have to make $70 off of you. They can make 80, 100, 120, like off like 2 or 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Like, they can sell you that game plus a $40 surplus 4 times a month if you really wanted to. If you know, like, that's the business model now. And as we're going to talk about it with PlayStation, people are just, or studios and bean counters from these, you know, higher up parts of PlayStation, like executives, they are just looking for the golden goose. And Xbox is very obviously failing because they, for some reason, they don't have a rich history of IP and shooters and things that they could pull from to make money. No.
Everybody's so caught up in this live service bullshit that they just fucking abandon everything. Like it's not even fair. Like they'll keep the tent pole things that they know will make them money and then don't take any risk on anything new because holy shit, this live service thing is doing great. Let's fucking do that. And then they'll want to do that so bad that they fuck it up. And I don't know, man. It fucks me up.
Everybody wants to be Fortnite. We're just looking for the next Fortnite, which is
depressing. With that said,
no.
Sony shuts down Blue Point Studios.
Yeah, we're the Simper family. The Simper household is no longer a Sony household. Dude, I'm just like, why? I'm like, you're veering close. You're veering very close into the same territory as Xbox, where it's like, why buy a PlayStation?
Yeah.
You know, right now you still do have all of these like exclusives and, you know, like all this rich back catalog of games that if you've never played a PlayStation, yeah, you should go buy a PlayStation and play God of War. You should play The Last of Us. You should play Uncharted. You should go play all those fucking games, right? Because those are the games that made PlayStation a household name. Those are the games that made PlayStation PlayStation fans go out and say, you know what? Yeah, I am picking up a PS4 because I want to play Killzone Shadowfall. Like I want to play that shit day one. Or I want to play Knack. I was gonna say play Knack. But you know, like, or Battlefield, what was that? Did Battlefield 4 launch with the PS4? You know, like there were so many people that were just like, no, I'm going PlayStation because I don't know what Xbox is doing. Xbox wants to do this all, you know, live. You know, you can watch your TV here, you can watch Netflix here. You know, it's like it's this one hub where it's like, well, I'm buying an Xbox to play Xbox games. I'm not buying an Xbox to stream Netflix. That's just an accoutrement. That is just an addition to my purchase. That is one thing that this thing can also do, but not focus on. And they lost the plot with that shit. And that's why they lost that gen, is because PlayStation was like, no, we're a game console. We play games pretty well, actually, too. Cool games too, like Killzone and Battlefield and Knack. You know, like this, like there was plenty of reason. You know, like very quickly after that you had Bloodborne, which was a fucking system seller and still continues to be, you know, it still is like the only place to play Bloodborne is on the PS4. You know, like it's incredibly frustrating because here we are once again in the same position, just looking for the golden goose. And so, and I know y'all already know because I've fucking blown up on Messenger and Discord and everything. But for the audience, do you know what Blue Point has been doing for the past 5-6 years?
It's ridiculous.
They've been working on a live service God of War game. I don't know if we touched on this on the podcast. We probably did because it was such a fucking outlandish story when it came out. But yeah, that's what they were doing. And then I'm only gonna guess it was Bungie. Bungie walked into that fucking game studio and said, you know what? No, none of this looks good. You can't monetize this. You can't make money off this. You know, I mean, who else is it? Like, when Bungie commands so much power within the family that they can walk into Naughty Dog, the crown jewel of Sony dev teams, they can walk into Naughty Dog and say, no, this isn't up to snuff. No, you can't sell this. This doesn't fit the bill. which all just means you can't monetize this. You can't sell a skin to it. Oh, I'm getting mad. Because like this is what gaming is now. This is what gaming is
that's
now.
True.
And that fucking sucks, bro. Like all of these like big titled games that we want, like these new, we don't really see issues with like Intergalactic, right? The new Naughty Dog game that's about to come out in a year or two. Like we don't see the issues, but there are issues there because it's costing and taking a shitload of time and resources.
Yeah.
Like you can't make games like this anymore because it takes way too much time and it takes way too much money and people have to move on. So now we are very clearly, and the gamers are not doing this. They're just going with the flow. Gamers can only play what comes out, right? Like we have some level of power where we can say like, hey, we don't like this update with a multiplayer shooter, or we don't like this aspect of the sequel to one of our favorite games. And then in the next sequel, devs would listen, right? Well, but like that is some of the power that we have, but they're just going off of trends. They go off of trends and they go off of what is happening right now, what is hot right now. And I know I've said this a few times, but it's Fortnite. Fortnite is the golden goose, the legendary golden goose that did not fucking exist before. It is a brand new thing and it prints money. And it's created things that also print money. Like it's created other games like Apex and Arc Raiders and all these other fucking live service games that are doing really well. It created these things, which is hilarious because PUBG did it first. PUBG did it first. And then Epic came in and was like, yoink, and then just stole it. Just completely stole it and made it in like this palatable, more, ubiquitous thing that it fit with everyone instead of just being a combat simulator. Now it's a cartoonish fucking, it's a cartoonish world, but you can also play as Sabrina Carpenter. You know what I mean? Like that is the golden goose. It fucking exists. And people, devs, bean counters, executives, they all want the golden goose. So now what we're doing is we're bastardizing everything. God of War. We took God of War.
That does not need a live service.
We're making it into it. What the fuck does that even look like?
Right?
I don't know. But like, what a shot, bro. What a shot. I bet people really wanted yeah, people really wanted that. Like, and God, to be these devs, dude, to be these devs that got pigeonholed into a fucking bullshit project that they don't want to fucking work on. Yeah, I love God of War, but why are we turning it into Fortnite? Why are we turning it into fucking PUBG or Apex Legends or Valorant? Why are we doing this? Why? Is anyone asking why we're doing this? Besides the obvious for money?
Right. People want to be Kratos and take Kratos on a journey. They don't want to be any of the fucking Valkyries. They don't want to be any of the fucking Greek gods. Like, what does that even look like? Like, what does it even look like?
I don't want to think about what it looks like just because it's such a fucking stupid idea.
It really is the dumbest of ideas.
Remaking the trilogy is a way, way, way fucking better idea than a live service version of God of War. And that's why you got a JPEG. That's why you got a trailer of 1, 2, and 3 in Roman numerals flying past you and remake after it. Because this is something that they just fucking decided to do with God of War because we can't fucking do the live service game anymore. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid. It really is stupid.
Oh my God. What can we not just make God of War 4? Can we not just make a new trilogy? Can we not? Why? And it's because we have to see Kratos do the nay-nay. We have to see Ellie do the whoa with a fucking stupid shirt on, with a Sabrina Carpenter shirt on. Like we have to see these things. And God, maybe Bungie was right. Maybe they saved us from a fucking future where we just see infected skins doing the I've run out of stupid popular dances.
Atreus, come do the nene with me.
The nene.
Boy, you will do the Harlem Shake.
Boy, hit the whoa.
Strike the whoa. Strike the whoa for me.
I will not ask you to hit the whip again.
That's what they want, and it's so sad, dude.
That's so stupid.
and rest in peace to Blue Point. Like probably one of the smartest acquisitions that Sony ever made, buying that team. I don't know when they did it, but they did the Uncharted collection, they did the God of War collections, they did the Ratchet collections, they did the Shadow of Colossus remake, which was fucking awesome, and they did the Demon Souls remake, which was a fucking showstopper.
Banger, bro, banger. Nobody did remakes like Blue Point.
And nobody will. And nobody will.
Nobody will.
And I know that it's an incredible team, and a lot of that talent is going to get snatched up by other teams. It just fucking sucks, because it's like, do you really want it? Do you really need to be told what people want? Do you really need to be told? They wanted a Bloodborne remake. They wanted a Bloodborne PS5 version. Just off the top of my fucking dome, a Resistance trilogy would have been fucking awesome. A Killzone trilogy would have been fucking awesome. All pedigree for shit they could have done. All a very possible, a very capable team of doing all of that shit. But no, we're just going to shut them down. And for some reason, Media Molecule still exists. For some reason, Media Molecule still draws breath, but we took out Blue Point.
That is crazy.
Tell me when the last time we saw a Little Big Planet game was from those guys.
Well, it was Dreams in 2015.
Did they do Dreams? Oh,
I wanted that thing to succeed so bad, dude. I wanted Dreams to be so cool.
Eddie, they could have. But you know what they did? Or you know what they didn't do? They didn't put it on PC, where they could have just fucking and for what? Because now we have the biggest relationship between Sony and PC ever. All of Sony's games are on fucking Steam. So why didn't Dreams? Why is it not there right now? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, bro.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't. I listen to this podcast every fucking week, and I hear all the boneheaded fucking moves they make, and it's like, why? I know you guys hate money and you hate us, but what the fuck? I've answered my question over and over and over. You know, what the fuck is going on? It's the golden goose. We're trying to find the golden goose. We're trying to find the next thing that prints money, and we don't really have to work that hard.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. No risk.
We're going to take, and all of this economy shit that we're dealing with, and like all these like raises and like hardware and like supply chains and stuff, we're just going to pass that on to you guys. $50 more for your console. $10 increase to games. You know, it's a PlayStation Plus continues to go up. And it's like, I don't know. It's getting to the point where I guess I'm just too old, and I know I know better, now than I did before, where it's just these companies suck. They don't really care. The artistic integrity is like fifth on the importance, on the scale of importance. Like it's the fifth one. They don't care. And I know that, I have been, and as well as you guys have also been, like a massive champion for indie games, because I think that that's like really the only place that you're really seeing heart and soul
and risk,
passion and risk.
Yep.
So I fuck you, Herman Hulst, and fuck you, Phil Spencer. I think that you really kind of fucked things, and Phil Spencer to the point where a brand literally died. Yep.
So Phil Spencer, Herman Hulst, and Sony, we would like to hand you the biggest
Nerdcorp L of the Week.
Shame on you.
Fuck you.
Fucking shame on you.
Fuck you. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Unprofessional bullshit.
Bush League.
It's incredibly disappointing, because it's like, oh, okay, you guys just suck now.
Yeah, you
just suck. Like, you really
y'all are
have
just shit.
And I know it's, God, man, Blue Point was like it was the wrong team to shut down. I'm telling you this right now.
Bro.
Like, people are gonna turn on PlayStation for this shit. Not in like a way that it like ruins the brand or anything, but like, dude, yeah, diehards, fuck yeah. Blue Point was a very obvious bright spot. And like, when they bought that team, I'm like, dude, fuck yeah. They can, if remakes are a thing, and they very fucking clearly are, Blue Point was the team to have. Especially, dude, if you really wanted to just milk those old fucking games, you could have done a Resistance 1 remake, a Resistance 2 remake, a Resistance 3 remake. You really truly could have done that, and they probably would have done pretty well.
Agreed.
But
well. Well, before we head into Whatcha Playin, since you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that is the best and freest way you help us do that. As of the day of this recording, my birthday was yesterday, so if you want to get me a present, just hit that subscribe button, bro. That's all I want.
You don't have to spend any money.
None whatsoever to make me happy for my birthday. Make me happy for my belated, and fucking subscribe to the channel. We have merch. Go to redbubble.com/nerdcorp podcast. Get our sayings and logos on anything from stickers and shirts to shower curtains and tapestries. We'll be putting some new stuff up there soon. I've been cracking some ideas around in the old skull. We've partnered with Dubby. Go to dubby.gg, use our promo code NERDCORP to get 10% off anything site-wide. So, without further ado, welcome back to another segment of
Whatcha Playin? Whatcha Playin?
Whatcha Playin? For those of you new to the show, this is a segment where we go around the screen, talk about the games we're playing and how we feel about them. So, Nicholas, what you playing?
Few little nuggets here. Been replaying Master Chief Collection. I think I mentioned that on our last kind of Whatcha Playin.
Yeah, I noticed you've been booting that up.
Oh, dude, I finished the first Halo.
Hell yeah!
The last level of that game is infuriating, by the way.
Yeah.
The Maw? Why?
Dude, okay. Towards the end, when you're, opening up the couplings and having to... Dude, the enemies are endless. Yeah. Endless. Oh, yeah. And then not to mention that obstacle course they put you on when you're driving the Warthog out of there. Holy shit. But
it's like one of my favorite parts of the whole game.
Yeah, it's like the butt. It still tightens the butthole after replaying it too. You're just like, oh no, yeah.
after you've done it, you're like, okay, that was awesome. But when you're just sitting there, just flipping the warthog constantly, but that was awesome. I'm like halfway through Halo 2 now. And the visuals on the Master Chief Collection from 1 and 2 is like fucking night and day. Like it's insane how good Halo 2 looks. Kind of getting my buddy Lane, we'll jump on and we'll just run through some co-op campaigns. So we've just been doing that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I ended up picking up the new hit game Eugenics.
Oh yeah.
This game is from the dude or dudes behind Binding of Isaac, I think.
Okay.
The dude, and then I think the art stylist, because there's two names.
Yeah.
There's like two prominent names.
But it's essentially it's a roguelike tactics game. So it plays like, I'm trying to think of a game to compare it to. Kind of like certain parts of
or Fractured Butthole.
No, because it's a roguelike. So if you start off and there's like different branches you can take, different spaces have different things, but if you die, you start all the way over, but you still have your cats.
What's that one game called? Clash something or other? Royal something, Royal Clash, or fuck. I can't remember what it was called.
Clash Royale?
No, that's that mobile game.
Yeah. You know, in Cult of the Lamb, when you have those different paths that you can branch off of, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
But essentially the main part of the game is you're just hoarding all these cats. You send them out on adventures. You pick a class for each of them. So you have like fighter, tank, archer, cleric. Is that it? And mage. And they each have like their own abilities, but each cat will have like their own passive abilities or whatever. And then you have these people that you can send cats to like upgrade your house. So there's a guy who just like anytime any of your cats die, they get sent to him, and he's like a zombie like in the sewer, and he'll like build stuff for you if you send him dead cats. And then there's one guy, so like if you make it through a run and you make it back home, then the cats that you went on that run with are now retired and they can't go out on another adventure, but you can send those to somebody who will like do upgrades of your little house for you.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like it's incredibly whimsical. It's really, really funny. It's just a really good game. I think it's still on sale.
Yeah, I just bought it for Eddie. Yeah, you're gonna fuck with it. I think you'd fuck with this game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. Can't recommend it enough. I've put about 5 hours into it so far.
And it's endless too. Like it's one of those games that you can probably play forever.
Yeah.
A lot like Binding of Isaac.
Exactly, yeah. I also got Reanimal. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how I feel about this one because it's
what is it?
It's people that did Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Okay. Same kind of gameplay. It's a lot more unsettling than Little Nightmares games are.
Is it on sale?
No, not right now. I don't think. Let me see. No, there's a demo for it though.
I might check that out.
It's only $40, but I'm seeing a lot of reviews saying that it's a very short game. So I'm trying to like, people are saying like 4.5, 5, 6 hours. But so I'm trying.
How long was Little Nightmares?
I don't remember. I didn't actually ever finish.
It wasn't that long. It was maybe like a few hours.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still trying to. I'm playing little bit through it. I'm not even 2 hours into it, but you're basically playing as these like you have your character and then your sister with you, and she just follows you around, but you're basically trying to save all these people um from these creatures on this island who like swap. I don't know how to explain this, but there's like skin bodies like laying everywhere around in the environment, and like these creatures will just like crawl into them and like become whatever that skin was.
Spooky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So you'll be walking around and there's just like skins of people just like draped over like stuff, and they're just
That's
like
sick.
that.
That's fucking dope.
It's it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a
add it to
little
the
bit
wish
of
list. I
there's a
think I'll
little bit
check it
of
out.
there's a little bit of voice acting in it even. Like I say a little bit because there's a very little bit, but um so far it's very creepy. Um and so far I'm having a good time with it. Um haven't really played it that much, but I got paid a little while ago and I was like, I'm not going to be at work for a while, so I'm just going to drop a shitload of money on some video games.
Hell yeah.
So with those two, obviously I pre-ordered Requiem um for next
Yeah.
weekend. Then I
I gotta do
pre-ordered
that.
Fire Red. Um I also kind of got sucked back into Overwatch. Apparently this game has been like I want to say reworked.
Hmm.
It's just Overwatch now.
Oh,
It's
so
back
they
to
Saw
just
that
just
they dropped it
Overwatch.
too.
Yeah. Um, I mean, it's a lot better than when it was Overwatch 2. Like to be honest,
well, that's cool.
they introduced like five or six new people like right out the gate. Um, it's a lot easier to play like the modes that you want to play. So I've been back into it, having a good time.
That's cool.
Um, and then the one other game that I got while I was doing my recoveries on like Thursday and Friday. Um, it was on sale, so I bought Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's actually pretty fun.
Nice.
Not bad.
It's not bad. It's if you played, you know, Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yote, like you kind of know what this game is about, but it's it's fun. It's a lot funner than I expected it to be.
Oh, dope.
Because I was kind of on the fence about buying it, but I'm like, it's $35, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, I think it's still on sale right now, actually, but I've been playing that a little bit. Um, there's really cool moves that you can do in that game. Like, there's the one where you grab your sword and you just like charge forward with your sword and then like resheath it. But
Oh, that's
when you
cool.
charge, it like goes black and white for a second.
Oh, hell yeah.
Um, and then there's like an element of base building because when you get to a certain point in the game, um, not to give anything away, but you're basically like kind of doing what Jin Sakai was doing in Ghost of Tsushima, like
Hmm.
gathering allies to take part in this giant like revenge.
You kill those goddamn Mongolians.
um but yeah, you're basically like rebuilding a base. There's like a base building element to it. um I mean, I don't know, it's like the one in Assassin's Creed like in recent memory that I can consider myself having fun with.
Well,
So
that's dope.
yeah, it's a good time. I think as far as stuff goes, um, I mean, oh yeah, Dino Crisis. That game is hard to
Yeah.
play.
I saw that those dropped. I bought both of them. I'm
So
sure
did I.
as well as I'm sure you did for they were $5 each.
$5 a piece.
Hell yeah.
And it, I don't know, if
SOL.
we could ever get, I know the remakes are a soft subject right now, But if we could ever get any of the Dino Crisis games remade,
give it a minute. I'm sure you will.
But
nothing stays dead forever.
It's true. It's very true. I think those are kind of the main crux of what I'm playing. Nothing really else. Jumping on Balacho here and there, and got back into Fallout 4, so I'm kind of playing that a little bit too. But
oh yeah,
that's the gist of it for me.
Eddie, what are you playing?
I'm playing a few things. Nothing really different. So I'm still playing Power Wash Simulator and Ball Pit, for editing purposes. Fallout 76. I'm still doing my dailies. Fastnacht is upon us, and that's like a cool little event where you get like these cool little masks or whatever that you can win. The new scoreboard should be up soon, or what the fuck? The new season, I guess, it should be up soon. So I'm gonna start getting heavy back into that because I already got everything I needed for the old season. Arc Raiders, scooping with the boys. I need to fucking I'm gonna be like heavy into it for the next few days just so that I can get everything for Expedition ready.
Yeah.
And
what all do you have left to do?
So I have to do the 5th page, which is like you have to give up a lot of like your combat items. You got to give up a bunch of provisional items like fucking bandages. And so now every time I see a bandage or an adrenaline shot or any of those things that, I usually just leave, I'm like picking them hoes up. Like I'm even like I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, we're going just for provisional items. So I'll just fill my shit up with bandages and adrenaline shots and fucking grenades that I don't use and shit like that so I can get through it faster. But I think I'll get there. It started, as of this recording, it started yesterday. And so
anytime now you can like do it.
Yeah. Like from now, which was so it started on the 25th. And so it goes from the 25th to I think the 1st of March or the 3rd. I don't remember. Like it's like a 5 or 7 day window. So I'm gonna try to get through it. I'm almost to like 1 million coins. So I mean, as long as I can, because they lowered it to like 600,000 or whatever per skill point to get next level.
Okay.
Because before it was 1 million, so you had to get 5 million to get 5 skill points upon returning from your expedition.
God.
Yeah. So now they went from 500 million from 5 million to 600,000. 3 million is what I meant to say. So from 5 million to 3 million. And so that's like 600,000 a skill point. So I'm not going to try to make it to 3 million, but if I can get like 3 skill points on the way back, I'll be straight. Just to start off the trees,
Yeah.
I'll be square. What else am I playing?
I'm still not real fond of the idea of like starting over.
So when I did it just to do it. And I in the beginning, it didn't feel good. Like I almost dropped the game because of it. But then I just like got everything back faster than I did it when I first played the game.
Yeah,
because
if you're on like a faster track.
Well, you just know where everything is now because all the quests reset. So while you're doing all those quests, you're just leveling up again like faster than you normally would. Now on top of that, you get and depending on how long you stay, you get the 300 to like 800 experience buff.
Yeah, okay.
And now when I do the expedition again, I'm like that buff will get bigger. And Scrappy also, there's also a Scrappy buff. And it's crazy. Like, even if I didn't want to do it, like, let's say I was like, nah, I'll just wait for the next one. Like all the buffs that I have now reset.
Yeah.
and I don't get them anymore. And I don't sit right with me. So now I'm gonna have to do the expedition no matter what. But that game isn't gonna die anytime soon.
No, it's got like another year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like just on my radar alone, like I think I'll be playing this game pretty much all year.
Agreed. And then the last game that I'm playing is Undisputed. It's the boxing game. I think I talked about it last time we were on it. I started playing online.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And found out that I'm actually really good at beating the shit out of people.
Hell yeah.
So again, like right now, like I just barely started. I think I have like a 12. It's like a 12, 5, and 1 record. So 12 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw.
Okay.
And I wanted to give a shout out to a homie that I met on there. Goes by Richie Sticks 25.
Richie Sticks.
Me and that he was the only draw that I've gotten so far. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, man, GG's on that one. And so we like friended up, and we're gonna run it back one day and see who the real guy is. But yeah, that's all I'm playing so far. Colt, what you playing?
2 things. Arc Raiders, obviously.
Now you're not gonna do the expedition this time.
So, well, definitely not ready. No, like if anything, I'll be ready for the next one if I do it. I don't think I will, dude. I think I'm just gonna sit with my goop because if that's all it is just an XP boost, like then I don't know. I'll look into it more too. Like
right now you say that because you're not max level.
Yeah. Oh, so you hit max level and you cap.
Mm-hmm.
What is max level? 100?
I think 75.
Oh, yeah. I just hit level 70.
Yeah. God damn, you passed me. Yeah, I'm like 68 or some shit.
Then yeah, probably. Fuck, I hate that. I don't want to find these fucking blueprints again, dog.
Yeah, that's like that. But I mean, honestly, like the blueprints come quick.
They do, dude. Angela got an Aphelion, a Wolf Pack, and a Bettina in like a span of like 2 hours. Like,
yeah, bro, like it really is. And I honestly, I think the reset is fun. Like just having to do those quests again is
over again.
Yeah, it's super fun. Not to mention that you get the extra suit, you get the little Che hat for Scrappy, and you know, it's a fun little thing to do, man. I mean, definitely.
Sorry, what?
Definitely do the next one.
I just hit 111 hours.
Hey, welcome to the club.
I don't know. It's just
triple digits.
It's fun. It's consistently engaging, and you know, it doesn't hurt that all my friends are playing it. So you know, there's always somebody to play with. But even like solo rounds are still fun too.
Yeah.
The sting of the rat still hurts.
Oh man.
Like I'm still trying. I'm like,
man.
And this game really is like a humanity simulator because it's like it really kind of depends on who I'm playing with, right? Like,
yeah,
dude, on Friday mornings with Dane and Bryson, oh my God, we're evil. We're diabolical. We're camping out. We're waiting. We're like, dude, we're like sitting right on the outside of the door, and we're like, there's people right there. There's people right there. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Door opens. I'm like, all right, give it 2 seconds. Wait for him to come through the door. Let him find you, and then shoot. Like completely surprise him. Just fucking absolutely obliterated the first guy.
Dane is such a fucking evil genius, dude.
He is mean, bro. He is evil. He's like, watch this. He like walks away and he like makes friends with these people, and then he comes back, bro. He came back with 2 people, and he's like, these are my friends, and we're gonna kill you now. And then we just fucking murdered him.
Damn.
Which is so funny because like we're sitting at work, right? Like we're in the parking lot smoking, And I'm like, you're a rat, dude. You're a true rat. And he's like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Yes, he is. You fucking
I'm like,
lying sack of shit.
Well, it's the you know how crazy people don't think about how they're crazy. They're just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like, well, no, I'm not a rat. I just do rat things. I don't know. It's the Bettina fucking blows.
Yeah, it's a stupid gun.
It's really sad because I like it for arc, like it works and it's like it's a good suppressive weapon for arc, but it's taking heavy ammo and you are just blitzing through this fucking ammo.
Oh yeah, dude, you could have your whole fucking inventory full of nothing but heavy ammo, and that shit'll fucking take it from you in an instant.
So every time I get a Bettina, I'm literally just scrapping it and getting, medium gun or not medium, that'd be heavy gun parts. Yeah, like what do you do? I'm having a real issue with medium gun parts specifically. Like, I guess I use way more consistently. I'm using medium ammo guns. So like Renegades, Venadors, Torrente, Torrente,
Yeah,
like all that stuff. So I'm
even after buying them from Celeste.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, bro, every day I buy them hose the first thing I do when I when I boot in, just because I know it's guaranteed, and I got the seeds. But fucking incredibly fun game. I'll end the Arc Raider talk with the last Stella Montes that I can remember doing with you, Eddie, where we came across these people, and it was duo, so it was just a team of two. And out of nowhere, we just hear this guy meowing. He's like, meow, meow.
I remember.
I'm like, I fucking hate cats.
And we were in a chill lobby too. So you're like, oh my God, let's fucking kill this guy.
And then as soon as he started meowing, I'm like, no, we got to kill this guy. I get in procs. I'm like, where are you at? Hi. I think I gave him my signature.
I am but a simple rice farmer.
Nothing more. I just want my goop. And he came up to me and he started talking to me, and he said that he needed a Geiger counter. And I was like, what the fuck does a cat need a Geiger counter for? And then I messed up my wording or something. I tripped over one of my words, and he started laughing at me, and I let him have it. He was standing right in front of me, like his gun was away and everything, and I just fucking let him have it. Like the first 3 kettle shots were straight to his dome.
Yeah, you were like, "Don't laugh at me." You took that so personal. You were like, "Don't laugh at me."
I screamed at him. I'm like, "Don't fucking laugh at me."
You took that shit so personal, dog.
And then his homeboy came around the corner and we smoked him too.
Yeah.
It's incredibly fun. It's just, and fresh every time I jump into a game. It's just, there's never, I mean, obviously you are doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, but that level of surprise when you find something good is like a dopamine shot for me. I don't know.
Agreed.
Very good. And then the other game I'm playing is a Dragon Quest 7 reimagined.
Okay.
So it's just a remake of Dragon Quest 7, PS1 game. I think it was 1997, maybe.
Damn.
When it came out. It came out around the same time as FF7 because everyone was like, "No, we're gonna play FF7 instead of fucking Dragon Quest." That, and if I think I'm correct in saying that original Dragon Quest 7 for PS1 was like a pixel art game still. So it was, but it had like mode 7 and all that shit. So it had like 3D aspects, but it wasn't like a 3D game. If you don't know, Dragon Quest is just an extremely traditional RPG. It actually reminds me a lot of Pokemon in how it's kind of bare bones in terms of like RPG elements and stuff. Like it really only has like turn-based combat and then like some minor tweaking. Like you really don't have any control over what this thing what this character does when it levels up. It just kind of levels up and it continues. But there is a job system in the game, like way later in the game for some reason, and it opens up for more, for more of an RPG. But like Dragon Quest games are always just super traditional. You're not really, like they're characters and they level up the way that they level up, and that's pretty much it. Like it is just a JRPG for like turn bases, and that's pretty much it. Incredibly cozy, just very fun. It's lighthearted adventure. It seems like it's an anthology story. So like you're going to like different islands, and they have like a different story for like every island that you go to. Actually reminds me a lot of One Piece, and it reminds me a lot of Chrono Trigger, where it's just like you're going to like these specific places and they have like a story that they tell, and then it all kind of weaves together through a grander narrative. Gorgeous. Holy shit. I bought it for Switch 2 because I felt like 1080p would have been, it would have been better over the Steam Deck, and I probably wasn't going to play it too much at my computer. And having it on the Switch was a good choice, just because the Switch 2 is fucking, that screen is nice, bro. Like really nice. So, I think that's pretty much it. It's just an incredibly cozy game. Not a whole lot to say. Just kind of just reminds me of a time when I wasn't, I didn't have nearly as many stresses in my life. And it was, just kind of reminds me of being a kid, I guess.
That's nice little nostalgia piece.
Yeah, but I've never played the game. So it's fun. It's fun to get that with not even having an experience, like having a prerequisite experience with the game. So
right,
I think it's $60. It's a long game, so like I think it definitely justifies its price. But I mean, if you're adverse to paying full price, definitely wait, because it is a Square title. I'm sure you can get it for a discount eventually. But yeah, that's all I'm playing.
Very cool. Well, that concludes our episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think about anything we talked about in the comments. Let us know what you're playing. What do you think about Blue Point shutting down? We'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to interact with you. As always, you can follow us on social media. On Facebook at the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
On X and Instagram at Nerd Corp Podcast.
And also on TikTok at Nerd Corp Podcast.
And since you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that is the best and freest way you help us do that. Remember, it was my birthday yesterday, so go subscribe.
Do it.
So from all of us here at the Nerd Corporation, we thank you. We love you. Keep it nerdy, y'all.
Arrivederci.
Boy, hit the nene.
The nene.